So the young and vibrant Jasmyn Fyffe takes the stage with her self-choreographed solo work entitled Corridor, which is actually performed in a corridor of light.
So the work is called Corridor. When I did it originally in 2011, I did it at the Dance Made in Canada Festival, which is organized and run by Yvonne Ng, who is also on tour with us. At the time when I made it in 2011, I had a new baby. He was almost 2 at the time. I was a new mother, new marriage, new this, new that. Everything was kind of like, blah. And so the piece was sort of a reflection of this sort of idea of trying to balance everything and the claustrophobia of a corridor, like sort of trying to put everything inside of something small. This was the first sort of inspiration for it. And I mean, my life is still quite blah, but it's a bit more like I understand sort of a bit more how the balance actually comes. The balance can be found inside of this sort of bouncy, you know, ever so changing life that I live. I'm always hoping that people are able to connect in some sort of way to the work. When I did it in Pittsburgh, one artist came up to me after and was like, "Oh my gosh, I can totally relate to this. Like, I feel like kerfuffled all the time. Like, you know, there are also these funny parts that I like really connected with, and you know, and whatnot, and this sort of like also abstract stuff." So I think I'm always interested in a human being connecting with a human being, and like, and how I can make that happen through my art. So like, whatever people see, I want them to be able to be like, like whether they relate to it, whether they just feel something from it, whether they're like, that was, you know, there was something really interesting there that I got from it. I never want people to leave the theater like, oh, I just saw another dance performance. Like, I really want them to be able to connect to a human being. So I'm working my hardest to be authentically human in my expression, in my art, in the way that I'm creating it, and in the way that I'm making an experience for the audience, and in hopes that they also will be able to enter in as a human and say, I think you guys should definitely like our Facebook page, 321 Dance, and we hope to see you on tour.